What's up, Naples All Stars? This your commissioner, Cockroach Killer, and I'm here to do the week 9 recap. Before I start the recap, I want to address this elephant in the room and just explain some things really quickly. Um, CBS changed its format last year. People who've played before know that before you were able to actually switch out guys 5 minutes before game time. You know. And that was the normal thing. That was the thing you could do in some leagues. You still could do it. ESPN. I have an ESPN league I play in. We can still switch guys out 5 minutes up until the game time, as long as you're not switching it for a guy that is already locked because their game's already started. Then it's fine. You can add a drop just as long as that player didn't start playing yet. And it used to be like that in CBS until last year. I think they changed it, and guys who played for years with CBS were complaining about it. They want to know why they couldn't do it. So guess what? As a commissioner, you do have the power to do that. In your commissioner tools, you can add a drop manually. And I used to do that. And it wasn't a every week thing, trust me. It was something that happened maybe 2, 3 times the whole season. But when it did happen, the league understood that it was not cheating involved. It was just a manual add a drop. And as long as the person hadn't played yet, that means they're locked. As long as it wasn't one of those guys, you can add a drop them. Hey, you're not switching out somebody that's locked already, so you don't know how they're gonna perform. So you're not really cheating. You just adding or dropping a different player based on their actual status for the game, because you don't find out till like an hour before game time. Anyways, um, once one person disagrees with it, now it doesn't have to be several people. One person, once it's frowned upon or it's considered cheating or something to use your advantage to to bend the rules, break the rules to help you win. That's frowned upon, and I don't want any of that negative stuff in here. So in order to resolve this issue, the only way to really do it is to eliminate it. So I got to be fair across the board. Now, mind you, that's my first time ever using that for my own team. I've done it before for other teams, but the first time I used it for my team, it just blew up. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just eliminate it so nobody can point the finger. I don't want anybody to say anybody's cheating in this league. Just win or lose with your team. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick said, just play the game. I don't want to be on here explaining shit every week. So fuck it. We're not going to do it. Okay? Problem solved. Let's put some more love back in this joint, man. We need some more love. There it is. There we go. Okay, let's do the recap. Week 9 recap starts off with Hillary Suss Clinton Dix versus the Cockroach Killer. This was a close game, and we knew it would be. You got both division leaders playing against each other, and I was looking forward to this game because he's the division leader in the big boy league, and I'm in the Pee Wee league, and you know what? This made a statement right here. This was a statement, and I was able to pull off the victory, 171 to 160. The big difference in this ball game was the performance of the quarterbacks. I think. I mean, when you look up and down the board, I had a couple of huge performances from my receivers. He had a couple huge performances from his receivers. Running backs did okay. Both defenses, well, my defense got zero, but his defense did all right. Not really great. Both kickers did good, but the difference, like I said, in this one was the quarterbacks. Derek Carr only gave him 9 points, and Drew Brees gave me 36. So, boom, there it is. I improved to 8-1, and Hillary Suss Clinton Dix, you dropped to 5-4. Next matchup, we got Dom versus Cafe Con Leche, and both of these guys were at 4-4. CBS projected this to be a very close game. CBS said it'll be a 3-point victory for Dom. They were right about the winner, but not the score. I mean, Dom won by, what did Dom win by? 31 points. And he did that with a 0-point performance from Macklin and 4 points from Tavon. Even his quarterback, Andrew Luck, only gave him 17. But what happened is Jay Ajayi, 23, and Brian, his kicker, gave him 20. And Latavius Murray, with those 3 touchdowns, gave him 33. On the other side for Cafe Con Leche, he had Roethlisberger with 20, and with 23, and Odell with 20, And the Cowboys D gave him 24. But he had 4 guys with single digits, including Travis Benjamin 1, Barnage 5, and Christian Michael scored a touchdown, which is pretty much the only fucking thing he did all game because he had 3 yards rushing. So he gave him 6 points. So Dom, you improved to 5-4. Cafe Con Leche, you dropped to 4-5. Next matchup, Team Nice, Century Legends, both 3-5, both fighting for a playoff spot. Team Nice took this battle. He won 152 to 115. That's a 37-point victory. Both quarterbacks did really good. Wilson gave Century 33. Manning gave Team Nice 32. And they both had one good receiver. Nelson for Team Nice gave him 22. Wallace gave him 24 for Century Legends. The problem with Century Legends was he had 6 guys with single digits. So other than those 2 guys I mentioned, Wilson and Wallace, everybody else shit the bed. Yellen gave him 15 points, TY 14. Other than that, everybody else was 8 points or less. So guess what? Team Nice, you get the victory. 152 to 115. You improved to 4-5, and Century Legends you dropped to 3-6. Next matchup, we got Big Time versus Royal Oak. Both guys, like the last matchup, 3-5, fighting for a playoff spot. And this one was a lot closer than Team Nice versus Century Legends. This one was only a 9-point differential, and Royal Oak started off the week looking like he was going to be the favorite to win this because, he had Matt Ryan on Thursday, 41 points. Boom. Looked like he had this shit in the bag. Picked up DeJuan Harris, 24 points. Boom. But you know what the problem was? The problem was the Titans defense. Titans defense gave him a -8. -8. So here we got Century Legend. Not Century Legend, but Big Time winning 140 to 131. And his defense gave him -8, which means before they even started playing, the score would have been 139, where his defense would only need to give him 2 points to win. So this loss here is all on those Tennessee Titans defense, man. I take them, I flush them down my toilet, I'll never play them again. You know what I'm saying, Royal Oak? Because they lost this week for you. You dropped to 3-6. Big Time, you had Golden Tate over there, 24 points, and the Ravens defense, 26. Nothing much. It was a bunch of nice performances for you, but you had a couple guys in single digits also. You just had enough to pull out the victory, man. So you improved to 4-5. Not last matchup, second to last matchup, we have the Twat Waffles versus the Donkey Punchers. Twat Waffles 106, Donkey Punchers 131. Twat Waffles, you had the low score of the week. Your twat got waffled again. Your twat has been getting waffled a lot lately, dude. Seriously, man. Jared McKinnon 0, Rashad Jennings 6, Dez Bryant 2, Corey Coleman 7. Your highest score was Phillip Rivers with 25, and then other than Earth 17, nobody else close to 20. That's a bad week for you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on because I know you got a stronger team than this. Maybe it's the injuries, maybe it's the bye weeks. I don't know, but you got the low score of the week. Donkey Punchers, Nick and the Donkey Punchers. Aaron Rodgers 36, Jimmy Graham 32. Nick, you had a bunch of single digits guys also. You had like 5 of them, but it was enough to pull off the victory. You improved to 5-4. Twat Waffles, you dropped to 3-6. Last matchup of the week, we have LLX2 versus Been There, Rape That. Been There, Rape That. This was a blowout. Mariota 36. And you had 3 people with 21, Gore, Brown, and the Chiefs. And you had 2 people with 20, which is Allen Robinson and DeMarco Murray. LLX2, Jameis Winston and Melvin Gordon and Elliott were your 3 guys, and that was pretty much it. Everybody else was 15 points or less. You lost by, 38 points? Nope. Yep, 38 points. So there it is. Victory, Been There, Rape That. You improved to 5-4. And LLX2, you dropped to 5-4. Anybody got Thursday night games? Remember, set your lineups. It's going to be the Ravens versus the Browns. Do your thing. Good luck, everybody. I see y'all next week. Peace.